Leg of this semi-final, with anything possible, you would expect, Alan, I guess, the home team to try to take the initiative and build up the advantage for the second leg. It's never perhaps quite as straightforward as that.
Well, no, at home you do need to try and be positive, but at the same time, Martin, I think one really important consideration is not conceding, not letting the away side get that vital away goal.
Well, you've picked a couple of players for us to have a look at today. Tell us their thinking.
Well, they've both been on good form. They really have, and they've made a difference to their teams over the last few weeks, so that might be the case again here.
This is the home team lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Fasten your seatbelts. This should be fantastic. Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross. Cordoba, Javier Zanetti. Possession change once more. Now Patrick Vieira. And here's the shot. Got in and blocked it. On to Recoba. Almost tackled out of play there in that challenge. Shoots! Oh, great work by the keeper. And it's gone for a corner. And the goalkeeper coming off his line. Lauren. He's won it back. That's a really good tackle. On to Recoba. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly. The power of Patrick Vieira. Thierry Henry. Possession changes feet. Now, Javier Zanetti. It's Emre. Looking good, this move. Great passing, and the crowd really enjoying it. It's a neat pass. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Here's the chance. Well, that's a good block. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Good defending by Cordoba. Fabio Cannavaro. Here's Alvaro Recoba. Opportunity now! What a fine save! Gilberto. Nice return pass. Oh, lost possession here. It's Emery. Shots on here, and the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just a bit too much height on it, and it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Fabio Cannavaro. Added time coming up. There will be 2 minutes of it. Free kick given by the referee. And the defending team might be in trouble. They might regret conceding this. The shot's on! He's missed it. Keeper. Must be! Over the top. That's half-time, the first leg of this semi-final. Bit of sparring, Alan, do you think, to this point?
A bit about that, wasn't there? They know an awful lot about each other, and there's been a huge amount of talk leading up to it, and a bit cagey, I think, for me, for both sides.
Kept it out. Opportunity now. What a fine save. Team's all set, and we're ready for the start of the second period. Here's Emery. Very good passing from this team. Well, he's got support here. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes, still 45 minutes to go, of course.
He's been a shadow of his normal self out there. So unlike him, and hasn't had a chance hardly.
Space for the shot! Well, you can't fault them for lack of effort, it's still level. And the stoppage in play means the substitution can take place, and it's going to be a double substitution. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. Well, he's got the ball there, and dealt with the danger, really. Lauren. Fabio Cannavaro. On to Recoba. Gilberto. Possession goes for goal! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Well, we've been privileged to watch two of the best goalkeepers, and some of the saves they've made have been outstanding.
Chance from the pass to score! He's put it away.
And there was a gap to the keeper's left, and he found that with real power.
Well, here's the goal again. I think it was a game that deserved a goal. Now we've got it. They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial ball. Balls are going to be coming their way in the next few moments.
And the goalkeeper coming off his line. He's going to try it. That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew, got away with it. Played to Gilberto. Now he's looking for support. Place to try and hit it now. It's into the back of the net by the goalkeeper. Touch of a maestro. Just let that ball trundle on into the net.
Yeah, he's having a little chuckle to himself and talking about that, I'm sure, to his teammates. He'll be proud of that one.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Restarting at 2-0. He's seen a pass, cut it out, and in the wing area now can maybe attack. Thierry Henry. It's another very good set. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Still 7 minutes left on the clock. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. You can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Here's a chance. Terrific stop. Now Patrick Vieira. Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. On to Recoba. Counter-attack could be on here because it was a poor ball and they've got some free possession and a chance to get numbers forward. And the referee blows for one last... Well, here we are. at the semi-final stage. Great anticipation, Alan, before the first leg of this. The teams have done really well to get here, but one has to go out, and one will be playing in the final itself.
Yeah, there's a real buzz inside this stadium. You're aware of that as soon as you come up, but as always, each side can settle the better. There's an awful lot of football to be played.
These two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
Well, two excellent attacking players. We are treated to seeing. I'm really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Andrea Pirlo starts, looking to recover his form. And it's rounded off the team with these two strikers. And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Fasten your seatbelts, this should be fantastic. Robert Kovac. That the goalkeeper can deal with quite comfortably. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Here's Roberto. The shot's off the post. And it's Nesta who clears. And here is Owen Hargreaves. Now Rui Costa.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
Clarence Seedorf. Now the shot! Got it beyond the keeper, but just beyond the post. They've lost the ball. Clarence Seedorf. Here's Roberto. Pizarro. So the break is definitely on. And shoots! They've scored!
And that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. And Andrea Pirlo. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Just spotted the ball up and they're playing. Andrea Pirlo. Here's Roberto. Ball's gone again. The goal that they were craving, really, the leveller.
Well, you wonder how many more chances they will be able to carve out here. That might be, one and only, who knows?
Michael Ballack. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. They're passing so well out there. Michael Ballack. Well, you have to play it the way you're facing sometimes, even if you're facing your goalkeeper all that distance away. Still keeping the ball, still eyeing up the chance maybe, but it's not easy. And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. We've got 1 extra minute to play of added time. Well, that was the half-time whistle. First leg of the semi-final, and a little lead to enjoy at half-time.
Yeah, they might be a little surprised, actually, because they conceded a few chances and...
Well, he's got options on the bench, of course. And they kick off at the start of the second half. Now Rui Costa. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Clarence Seedorf! He has cleared it well. Tight call, but he's made it, the flag's up.
Some relieved faces amongst those defenders there. I think they thought the flag was going to stay down.
Pizarro. And now the referee says free kick. Substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Shevchenko. It's Filippo Inzaghi. It's a turnover in play. Andrea Pirlo. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Clarence Seedorf. Very good challenge. Pizarro. And the away team want to make a change. Cross coming in now. Ball's taken from them, they've lost it now. Now Bastian Schweinsteiger. Out of play. For a throw. Now Rui Costa. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Verón stayed off. Well, he almost went down there, did well to stay on his feet. The shot's up! It's a good block. And that's deflected behind, it will be a corner. That's safely away. Verón stayed off. And here's the shot. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his and he's made sure he's protected it. Well, the atmosphere's improving now. Now the home team need to improve. They're still in with a shout.
Yeah, time is running out. It's now or never. I think they've got to lift the game.
Verón stayed off. And a goal, and they can celebrate because they have equalised. Fighting tooth and nail to get this equaliser, and it's finally arrived.
I think it's the fitness of this team that stands them in such good stead in these situations. Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
So away we go at 1-1. Here's the cross. And here comes the counter-attack. Rivaldo! The ball's got in, and that could win them the game.
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed that. That's the end of the match, and it's 2-1. It's exactly how these matches over two legs should really be, because the home team did its job in the first leg. Now they're here in the away leg. Are they good enough to hang on to the lead that they got in the first match?
I think it will be tough for them. They're strong at home here, this team, so I think defensively they're going to be right at it.
Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
The defenders would have spoken about him beforehand. 4 in his last 3 games. What a handful he might be today.
So this is how the hosts line up today. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
The lineup for the away side. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So matching up like for like, don't often see this.
Hadi Hadoud is our referee. Fasten your seatbelts, this should be fantastic. Clarence Seedorf. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Clear it here. Throw in now. And it is Andrei Shevchenko. To score! He's turned it onto the frame of the goal. It's gone for a corner. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. And it is Andrei Shevchenko. Got it back again. Pizarro. And here is Owen Hargreaves. That will help ease the pressure. It's Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Michael Ballack. Here is Owen Hargreaves. Clarence Seedorf. It's Filippo Inzaghi. And here is Owen Hargreaves. And that's one for the goalkeeper, I think. Played it back to him. Robert Kovac. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Andrea Pirlo. And he could get away here. Oh, well saved. Very clearly offside. It's an easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
Filippo Inzaghi. Clarence Seedorf. They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that and get back on the ball when they're defending so much. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. There'll be one added minute. Pizarro. And they're getting the game going with a quick throw. It's down to the last foot. It can only get better, Alan.
Can only get better. I've forgotten that first half already. Let's hope for something slightly more inventive after the break.
Got room to hit this. Very good stop here. Roberto. Very weak challenge. Now can he make the most of the cross and finish it off? Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
He's been a shadow of his normal self out there. So unlike him, and hasn't had a chance hardly.
There goes the cross. Shot off! Shevchenko, he's just missed it. He's going to try it. Roberto, splendid goal here.
Oh, that could be a big, big goal. They're winning on the away goals rule now. The keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Shevchenko. It's a decent cross. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. And it's with, say, Roberto. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Sadov. The away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Confident and quality on the ball. Michael Ballack. Zé Roberto. Amplified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Massimo Ambrosini. Going for goal! Super goal!
Oh, that puts them ahead, and you've got to fancy them to go through now if they can just do the basics defensively properly from here on in. And caution went out the window there when he threw his leg at it, and it's flown into the top right first time.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So away we go at 1-1. Sensible block in those circumstances. Well, this attack, a bit of menace to it. Shots on here. Terrific stop. Corner kick given. Tries to punch it away, and here's the shot. He's tried to lash it, Alan, hasn't he, really, and that's why he's missed by such a long distance.
Yeah, he has, and he'll look back on that with a lot of regret if they end up losing this match.
Now, Bastian Schweinsteiger, and the players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. He can hit it here. Over, 1-1. Well, that's the end of this drawn-out semi-final over the... It is very well set up for this second leg, the away side bringing a lead with them.
Yeah, well, they did their job at home to get that little cushion, and now what they've got to do is just try and defend. If they keep a clean sheet here, they'll be through.
Look at a couple of the key players that we feel might surface in this game.
Well, it doesn't always turn out that way, but you would earmark this pair as two danger men in this match, two lads that could change the course of the game.
This is the lineup for the home side. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
The lineup for the away side. Well, this is the setup, we think, from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up, like for like, don't often see this.
It should be a tremendous game, and here we go. Now, Patrick Vieira. Crossed it well. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. That's a serious situation, and on he goes. He's got his shot off now. Good try, only just over the bar. Gilberto. There's good progress with this attack. He's got it away. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Well, it's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. Intercepted well. He's taken it away there with a very good tackle. And now he's looking for some support.
That's a nice bit of skill.
Henri! Mortimer clears it away. Here's Alvaro Recoba. Here's Christian Vieri. He might be through. Recoba! Oh, well saved. Well, I thought it was in, Alan. off the line.
He didn't give up, that's the great thing. He did not give up on it and got back just in time.
Some options now for the pass. Now the shot! Oh, great work by the keeper. And a corner given by the referee. He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now. That's a brilliant goal.
Oh, this is poised beautifully. They've got themselves a goal, but they need another one to force this match into extra time.
Well, in it goes via the underside of the bar. Always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Corner given. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Can he do it? It comes out off the goalkeeper. Henri, that's gone in. Off the goalkeeper indeed. This is high-class taking of a goal chance.
He's got so much subtlety to his game. Always produces when the pressure's on.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. So, away we go at 1-1. On to Recoba. That would be a throw. Here's Alvaro Recoba. And heads it towards goal. Gilberto. It's Robert Pires. Ivan Cordoba, inspired in that challenge, and he gets possession as a result of that. Played to Gilberto. On to Recoba. Now, Javier Zanetti. Shots on here. Here's the shots, and it's just wide of the target.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Going to be taken by Thierry Henry. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Add up the scores and you can see who is heading towards the final, unless they blow it. I can't see them blowing it from this, Alan.
Well, it would be one of the all-time shocks, I think, because they've been so superior in every single department out there. Yeah, signs that he'd lost his head, actually, and he was going to get sent off, having already been booked.
Ivan Cordoba. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Rakova just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. On to Gilberto. Power of Patrick Vieira. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I will be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
This could be danger with this passing. Opportunity now! Not much in that. It was a whisker wide of the post. It's Robert Pires. Sol Campbell. Now Patrick Vieira. Lauren. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. But stop the game for the free kick. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
Fabio Cannavaro. The shot's up and a goal!
Well, it's a good goal, but still an awful lot of work to do. They need two more to go through.
Well, that is one that we'll look at again because it's so eye-catching when that happens. Very rare, really, but it's a special goal.
Yeah, it really gets the crowd buzzing, and looks like being this lad's day. Wonderful strike.
Off we go again, 2-1. Lauren. Out of play for a throw. Gilberto. Sol Campbell. Lost his marker there cleverly. The referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. Here's Christian Vieri. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. He might be through. Touch on! The goalkeeper's shown his strength there to keep that tough shot out. Corner to be taken by Thierry Henry. On to Recoba. He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Recoba. On to Sol Campbell. Patrick Vieira. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Possession change once more. This might be it! He's a scorer. We've seen that in this match already. Unlucky this time.
Yeah, he'll look back though and maybe think he should have done better, given the form he's in.
It's going to be his throw here. Thierry Henry. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Francis Jeffers. Cannavaro's challenge. Hit on the volley. Well saved. They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in. And he's in there with a header over the top.
Well, cometh the hour, cometh the man. And unfortunately for this team, the wrong man was in the position at the vital time.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Quarterback with a strong challenge. Here's Christian Vieri. And we're looking at the referee, and there goes the final whistle. And